Hey guys, welcome back. So we've successfully completed our first year in vet school, and I'm sorry it took me so long to get this video out, but I was really trying to film the ins and outs of finals week, and that's the whole idea for this video. I kind of want to show you guys how many finals we have to prepare for, the amount of hours we spent studying, just give you an accurate representation of what to expect once you're in vet school and you have finals to prepare for. So if you are interested in seeing that, please continue to watch the video, and don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you'd like to see more content like this. And if you have anything in particular that you would like to see, please comment down below, because I'm always open to new suggestions and I want to show you guys what you'd like to see. So I also plan over the summer, I have an internship, and I hope to kind of bring you guys along through my journey with that as much as I can film and they allow me to film. But I also have an Instagram dedicated to vet med, and I will leave the tag down here. But if you kind of want to follow along on my plans for the summer, then feel free to follow me on Instagram and stuff like that. I'll share with you guys what I'm got going on. Alright, well, here's the rest of the video. So we're already off to a rocky start this finals week. Today is our first final, so it's our anatomy lab final, and it's also our last day of classes. So I woke up at 11 a.m. yesterday and I studied until 3 a.m. and then I ended up falling asleep and missing my first class, so I'm very mad at myself about that. But the important thing is that I didn't miss my final. That's all that matters. So I'm on my way to classes right now. So we've officially completed anatomy lab, and I will never have to step foot into there again for the entire of my vet school career, so I'm so happy about that. The exam wasn't too bad, thankfully. They split our class up into 2 groups, so the second group is going now. But what we're doing right now is drawing blood on our pets, because we got this free blood work, urinalysis, thyroid, feline leukemia, and AIDS heartworm check for attending a lunch and learn. So right now we were just helping out one of my friends get the blood on her dog, and now we're waiting for my other friend to finish her anatomy exam so we can go help her out, and then we have to do my cat.
We'll break through this. So now you see.
The other duplex, right?
Yeah.
Ciao.
So my burglar bars are built in.
Hello, you good boy.
Now.
So I just woke up from my nap, so I'm gonna start studying now. Look at Pokey. Oh, hey. But to break up our final exam schedule for you guys, we have 7 final exams that we had to complete between this week and next week. So today was our anatomy lab exam. Wednesday we have anatomy lecture exam. Thursday we have public health. Friday we have clinical skills and immunology. And then the following Monday we have physiology, and Tuesday we have microanatomy. So tonight I'm going to start studying for that public health exam. Alright, so here I have a schedule, so you guys can kind of see where our exams are, but in the pink are the exams we've got this week. So today we've already had that final, and I've just kind of planned out what I'm going to study every day. But as you can see, some days, Thursday, my immunology final is Friday morning, but Thursday afternoon is pretty much the only time I have to study for that final. So as you can see, these calendars only go to 10:30, but that's probably going to be an all-nighter type of night where I'm going to have to learn all of immunology. Luckily, we only have 4 new lectures in that class to go over, but histology and phys, those are definitely probably going to be all-nighters just because it's so much information. Those 2 exams are cumulative, so I have to go back and refresh myself on all the stuff we learned for the semester. So Janine brought Sai today, and we're going to get his blood. And he's the most friendliest, fluffiest cat ever. I love him.
Good boy. Okay. As he runs away.
Okay. So here are the tubes we have. We got this last time, and we're going to try to fill these 2 tubes today. Alright, so I have my public health study guide here, and it's 6 pages long. But our professor told us to focus on the study guide for the exam. And we actually have this pretty cool resource, and I think most vet schools probably have this, but basically our lectures are recorded and then they're available to us online. So I have every lecture that he's gone over so far here, and I'm going to go through and watch them and just take notes next to the study guide. So this first one is an hour and a half, and this one's an hour. So since I'm starting pretty late tonight, I'm probably just going to watch these 2 and then do the rest tomorrow. So we had a lot of success with Janine's cat last night. He didn't necessarily like getting his blood drawn, but he wasn't bad for it or anything. Pokey, on the other hand, he's a little like, he does not like being held down, so I decided not to do him last night, and I actually went ahead and gave him Benadryl today. So if you guys don't know, you can give your pets Benadryl if they have allergies or to kind of help sedate them a little bit. So the dosage for Benadryl is 1 milligram per pound. So Pokey, I'm estimating to be about 8 to 9 pounds, and these are 25 milligram tablets. So I broke it into like about a third, and I gave that to him this morning, and he doesn't look any different, but hopefully it helps making this blood draw a little bit easier. So wish us luck, 'cause it's about to go down. Alright, so I was able to get the blood work on Pokey, thank the Lord. But now I'm at school because I have to come turn in the blood. And I'm in our mini lab here. I guess there's this small lab and there's another lab for the small animal clinic. But in here they just have like machines to help urinalysis, chemistries, the centrifuge and stuff. So I'll show you what's going on. Blood work in these bags right here. And if you don't know, basically this tube right here is just to collect the fecal sample, and then these tubes are for heartworm test, chemistry, CBC, and this one right here is for urinalysis. So the test we're running will check for all of that. And then we also have tubes that are currently spinning in here. So they're red top tubes that we use, and basically those tubes are also for I think the chemistry, but they have a serum clot activator in there. So basically it makes the blood clot and you spin it down and what's left is serum. So they'll be testing that serum. Whereas these tubes over here have anticoagulants in them so they don't clot. So this is to use for, like I said, the heartworm check or CBC and stuff like that. So when that's all done, we're gonna leave them at the school and then we'll get our blood results on our pets back. Momentary study break to get some food, and I look over and like 3 cars down through the window there is a husky staring at me. That was the creepiest thing ever. I thought it was a person at first and I see it's a dog. I don't know if you can see him. But that's what was watching me. So cute. So I got a sub from Subway. I don't know why. This is my second time eating Subway this week, but I've been really craving subs recently. But anyway, I finished up public health. I'm going to switch gears now and start studying anatomy. I didn't get done as much as I had wanted to because the media site was giving me a little trouble and the videos weren't playing. But I've finally gotten them to play. But our anatomy exam is tomorrow morning and public health is the following day, so I have all day tomorrow to catch up on public health. But for the rest of the night will be anatomy. So I'm out and about a little early this morning because we decided that every day we have a final, which is every day until next Tuesday, we're gonna give the class like a little breakfast. And once again, since I'm treasurer, I'm gonna go get the breakfast. So today it's gonna be Krispy Kreme donuts. So I'm on my way now to get those. And our exam doesn't start till 9. But I'm wearing my little veterinary caduceus earrings, hoping that they can, you know, help me through this anatomy exam. So I'm officially done with anatomy. I would say anatomy is probably my favorite subject just because I feel like everything we learn in that class is like very practical and is definitely something you're going to need to know as a veterinarian, and I will probably remember. Not that anything else we're learning we don't need to know, but I feel like anatomy is definitely going to stick with me. But it was definitely by far probably one of the hardest and most time-consuming classes. So I'm happy that's finally out of our way. I think the exam went okay. I don't know if I was able to get an A on it, but I think I hopefully for sure got a B. Alright, so I'm currently deep conditioning my hair, don't mind me. but my blood work just came in for Pokey that I had submitted yesterday, so I thought I'd show you guys what it looks like. Alright, so here's how his blood work shows up on IDEX, which is the lab that we use at Tuskegee for our blood work. But as you can see, most of his values here are normal. So this here is his CBC, so his complete blood count. And then here's his chemistry, so looking at glucose, his liver values, his electrolytes, some more liver proteins. And then, so right here it says his creatinine kinase was elevated. So one thing I like about IDEX is that you can click on this right here, and then it tells you possible reasons for why that could be elevated. So it says right here that mild increase can be seen in clinically healthy animals following restraint or difficult blood draw, which I definitely think was Pokey. He was flailing around a little bit. We had to poke him a couple times and he was being restrained. So I think that's probably why that value is elevated. And so his T4 right here is testing whether his thyroid values. So as you can see, that's normal. With cats, you worry about hyperthyroidism, so it would be more to this side. With dogs, you more worry about hypothyroidism. My dog actually had hypothyroidism. And then his parasitology check was negative, so he doesn't have any intestinal worms. I wasn't able to submit urine on him, but if I did, it would also show me his urine values. Alright, and it also says that his bicarbonate value is increased, and with bicarbonate, which we're actually learning in physiology right now, and we're about to have our final on this, but elevated values can represent metabolic alkalosis, which is kind of like GI disease or GI upset, as well as respiratory acidosis, which could be like airway obstructions or respiratory disease, stuff like that. His value was only 1 point elevated. As you can see, normal is 22 on the high end and his was 23, so I don't think it's anything to worry about. I'm excited we got to do this, and now I just need to do Finn later on. So tired, but I woke up early so I could keep going over this. I don't even know how much sleep I got last night. It was a very weird on and off, wake up, study, fall asleep, and I've basically lived on this couch since 6 o'clock yesterday. So again, I'm out on breakfast duty this morning. So the place that I'm getting the breakfast from does not open till 7 o'clock this morning, and I have to leave at like 7 if I want to make it to school on time. So I'm literally going to be in their parking lot to run up and rush out their doors at 7 o'clock on the dot because I have no time to waste today. Came to Tuskegee and I brought all my clothes, my toothbrush, my deodorant with me because I'm probably gonna be here all night. I made like a small dent in immunology, but I still have to learn all of clinical skills tonight, so it's gonna be another all-nighter. Still going at it. So it is T-minus 30 minutes until our first exam.
That's not our first exam.
Well, our first exam today. So when we were leaving our exam, we walked into a tour that Miss McCurdy, one of the admissions counselors here at the vet school was giving, and it was actually a group of middle schoolers from Tallahassee. So we spoke to them and just let them know what vet school was like and that we were finals week, and you know, answer all their questions and stuff like that. And then she actually gave us these cute little vet med bags for helping out.
You're in college, okay? It's about 13 classes that you have to take while you're in college. Also, you have to have at least 200 clinical contact hours. That means working in a clinic with a licensed veterinarian. Working, shadowing, volunteering. You have to get all of that completed while you're in college the first time around. Okay? There's also a special kind of test that you guys don't really know about right now. It's called your graduate record examination. I know that's way over your head, but it's a special kind of test that you have to take also while you're in college the first time around. Okay? So we do have certain type of rules and requirements that you must meet to be a successful candidate for vet school.
But anyway, I have been here going on 20 hours now, so I am absolutely exhausted and ready to go home. Like, I have an excruciating headache, but I'm happy to say that I think both of my exams went pretty well today. So 5 down, 2 more to go. I just woke up not too long ago. And I should study because I have so much I need to cover by Monday. But do you ever just like hit a wall when if I read a word, I'm gonna self-combust. Like, I can't look at anything. I'm contemplating whether I can get up and start studying or if I'm just gonna have to go ham tomorrow. We'll see. So I ended up losing the internal battle with myself last night. No surprise there. I completely knocked out again and absolutely no studying got done. But I'm on the way to the library now, so I plan to make up for all that today. And side note, I want to say congratulations to the class of 2019 because their graduation is today. So they're officially doctors, and I know it feels amazing, and their hard work finally paid off. I can't wait until I'm in their shoes. Alright, so I've been going at it for about 6 hours straight, but I came home because I had to feed my cats. I just wanted to say that's one thing to think about if you're starting vet school or thinking about getting an animal or something like that, that a lot of times you're going to be spending long hours like studying and stuff like that, and you just want to make sure that your pets aren't neglected, because you know, we're at school for 8 hours a day, and then if you go to the library after that, that can be, you know, almost 12 hours a day, and then you're asleep for about 8 hours maybe, ideally. So that's already 20 hours out of a 24-hour day that you're not spending time with your animals. So that's just one thing, is like I always make sure to spend as much time with them as I can, like when I'm not studying, and then, you know, you're gonna have to interrupt your study sessions to come home and feed them. So I just had to drive 30 minutes just to feed them to head right back. But, you know, that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Me and Talia just shut down Patterson, and we're the only people left. But we're leaving now to keep studying.
Hashtag finals.
So we've just finished studying, the sun has risen, and I can finally go to bed. So I just got done with my final breakfast run. I got all this stuff for the class. So hopefully that's enough to feed them for the next 2 days. And it just started raining out here. And I got a slushie to make myself feel better about life. I found a really cute spot to study.
I was trying to move my car down here, but I was gonna sit on my hood.
So I left the lake around 6, and I've been here since then because all my electronics started to die, so I had to come to civilization again. But basically it'll probably be another all-nighter. We're studying for physiology tonight. We have histology the day after tomorrow. So I kind of split today up and studied both exams, but I'm gonna end the night with physiology. But anyway, it'll probably be another all-nighter. So I'm finally getting home, but unfortunately the studying does not end here for me. I still have so much stuff I need to look over, so I can't decide if I should take a 2-hour nap and then wake up at 6 and keep studying, or if I should just screw the nap and grind through it. I'll figure it out. So we officially have one more exam to go and we're done. But we came to clean out our lockers because they no longer belong to us after tomorrow. Boots, gloves, lab coat, coveralls. Ugh! I don't even know what to do with. I don't even have a basket to put this in. All this stuff I have to find a way to carry to the car. I'm so excited to take this nap. But we have so much studying to do for our histo final tomorrow. He is including stuff from last semester on it. So not only do we have to learn all the new information, but now I have to go refresh on all the old stuff that I definitely do not remember like I used to. So it's going to end, our histo final is a lab and a lecture exam in one. Our class is divided into 2 groups, and then half the class does the lab exam while the other does a lecture, and then we switch at one point. So this is probably going to be like one of our, I think, most challenging finals. They definitely saved the most difficult for last. So I'm feeling guilty sleeping as long as I did, even though it was only for an hour, because I feel like I'm getting a late start to studying. But I'm on my way back to school now, and I have all my stuff with me because I'm preparing myself for my last and final night spent in Patterson of the year. So I just want to show you guys how much material this exam is going to cover, just so you can see why I think it's going to be one of the most difficult. So we've got the eye, digestive system embryology, male and female genital system embryology, urinary system embryology,
development of the heart and blood vessels embryology, development of the respiratory system embryology, development of the face, mouth, and pharynx embryology. This is just pathology of the digestive system, the endocrine system, the male reproductive system, there's more endocrine, female reproductive system, more female, lymphoid system, respiratory system, and skin.
As you can see, all these packets are like pages thick. So this is what I'll be going over tonight.